fourth period. Today we're going to be making half moon cookies. So to start off with, you're going to need butter, sugar, 2 eggs, sour cream, flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and vanilla. Make sure you have all of the proper
ingredients.
No, I just named all the ingredients.
Yeah,
Name all of the supplies, like measuring spoons, measuring cups, stuff like that. So the first thing we need is 3 1/4 cup, or 3/4.
Did you wash everything?
Yeah.
3/4 what?
3/4 cups of butter.
So, where's the butter that we just bought? Where's the one stick that we had that we didn't
No,
use?
we're not using it because these are in the small ones. And
how many do we use?
never mind, these aren't the small ones. 4 tablespoons equals 1/4 cup. So we need.
Just take a knife.
No, we need the whole stick for this.
Oh.
And then we need half
But
of
you
another
still gotta
stick.
cut it in half because
We need half of another one. No, it'll fit.
Okay. Well, I'll get the other half of the butter.
Okay, there you
Half
go.
of it?
Yeah, we need half of that.
Did you get all the paper off of it?
Yeah. Half of the other stick. Make sure to melt the, you have to melt the butter in the microwave before putting it into the mixing bowl.
Look at this. Flour. There's sugar.
Riley, go lay it down.
Since you're using so much butter, you should put it in for about a minute, and if it's not fully melted, then put it in for about another 15 seconds. I mean, a minute, yeah, 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Yeah, that's all you need, because it starts boiling over. Drink.
So you can start putting in, you need 1 1/2 cups of sugar. So you can put that in the mixing bowl while this is melting. When you start mixing in the ingredients, you can preheat the oven to about 375 degrees.
Other than the sugar and the butter, like you can put the sugar in before the butter or the butter in before the sugar, but everything else needs to be in order the way the directions say.
Yeah.
Otherwise
so
it will not turn out right.
Yeah, we'll instruct you to do that. Look at that. Perfect. We didn't have enough last time. You're gonna mix this time?
Yeah, where's the... Alright, tell me the next thing.
Okay, so you have to mix these thoroughly first before adding any more ingredients.
I'll show you what it looks like.
But the next ingredient would be 2 eggs.
What if we didn't have the eggs?
What?
What if we didn't have the eggs?
Yeah, no. Should we start a whole bunch of containers?
This is probably exactly what yours is going to look like. It looks like butter, but it's actually gritty because of the sugar.
Are you gonna crack the eggs in?
Yeah, sure.
Riley?
So 2 eggs.
Come on.
Go ahead and crack them in.
You got 1 or 2? 1?
Yeah, I'll get the other one. This looks a lot better than the last batch that we made.
Yeah, because I think we have a lot more butter.
Dude.
No, okay.
Then same thing, mix them thoroughly until everything. The sugar does not need to be dissolved.
Yeah,
It can be gritty because by the time you're done mixing the whole thing together, it'll all be dissolved. But make sure the eggs are mixed in all the way.
And where's the half stick number?
The what?
The half stick of butter. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Okay. The next ingredient would be 1 cup of sour cream. Let's see, I had forgotten last time. Can you get me a spoon? No, just dry that off for me. Emma. Okay, that should be okay. It's gonna get water anyway.
A little bit more. A little bit.
No, I think that's okay.
Just dump it.
Where's the freaking get a spoon? You get the rest of it. Like, fix it. Yeah.
The sour cream is going to thicken it up a lot more and lighten the color. This looks a lot better than our last batch.
Is it really?
Yeah. Next is flour.
Is it? Yeah. Is it flour?
Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Okay, for the next ingredient, we need 3.5 cups of flour, so I'm washing out a cup of it.
Did you put the flour away?
No, it's on the table.
I feel like we're missing something. I don't think we are.
No, we're not missing anything yet. I'm gonna say yes because we probably will.
Want me to pour again?
No, I didn't know. Oh my god.
Spill it all. Nice. So this is the 3.5 cups of flour. And then it really should start to be
It should start to thicken up once you put all the flour in.
a little bit extra. Maybe for a little bit. Alright.
Can you just move it up to this way? No?
No. Yeah, Erica, this is a lot. It's more dough than the last one too.
Okay. That's
What's
good.
next?
I think it's baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So we need the measuring spoons.
Oh yeah, there was. Go ahead and get what you're doing done.
Baking
And then when you're done stirring the flour into it, make your own bread, but make sure that you've gotten all the flour out of the bottom because it likes to stick on the bottom. The flour likes to wab up on the bottom. And then your dough, once I don't drop it, should start to look like this. And it'll be really thick.
Here. So we're adding a teaspoon of baking powder. Oh my God, just make sure. That's what I did. Just stabbed it.
I don't know how people do this for a living.
And the next ingredient would be 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Don't get this confused. Don't put 204 in. You gotta mix this. I'm like really tired. Look at all the ingredients put away. You forgot vanilla.
No, we haven't done that part yet.
The next thing is a half teaspoon of salt. So 1/2 teaspoon. And then salt. Will you please mix that?
Yeah. And then just put
A tablespoon of, and then you need a teaspoon of vanilla.
Oh man, this looks 10 times better.
But it's a lot harder to knead. You just spilled my apple juice. I got it. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna get anywhere anyways. Okay. Alright, and then that'll be all the ingredients you need. This is running everywhere.
How much apple juice? Oh, you had a lot of that.
Not really.
It smells good.
I love apple juice. I know that I'm addicted to it. Don't put any drinks around. Spill them.
I think we're bad mixing.
Right. Get it all off the sides. Okay. Next thing is you're going to take your pans and you need to spray them with
Non-stick spray.
yeah, non-stick spray, so like canola or Pam would work.
You don't have to wipe it down.
Yeah, I put too much on a lot of the time. So,
And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a tablespoon and you're going to scoop up the dough. Once the dough is scooped, take it off with your finger and roll it into a ball.
and then you're only going to put 6 on a tray, pretty
It's
much.
going to be really, really... Oh my god. Did we skip an ingredient again? We got butter, we got sugar, we got egg, sour cream, we put flour. We got everything.
Is it supposed to be like this? Was it like this when you done it?
It wasn't this sticky.
More flour. Right? Why are we not making this right? More flour? Don't we need to just dump
Do we
it?
need more flour?
Would that thicken it?
I have no idea.
We put too much butter in. I hate the ring.
No, because
It was thicker and better the last time.
we'll get some more flour.
Are you sure that's what we need?
No, but just get some more flour.
You picked it up and you were like, oh my god.
Dang it.
Maybe did you mix it too much? Like, what is the deal?
Just pour the rest of what's in that thing in there. Is that what you did?
No. Oh my god. Something is wrong with us. Like, I don't even. We're failures at life.
Yeah. Okay, this is looking 10 times better. Yep. I need more flour. If it becomes really runny like what ours did, you're going to need more flour to make it a lot thicker. I mean, we only had a little bit left in the container, so. It's going to be sticky, but it's a lot harder so we can actually roll it. It's going to be very, really sticky.
Very, really sticky?
Yeah, very
Proper English.
Can you hold the spoon, please?
Sure. Guess my lucky hair ties aren't really coming in handy, huh?
Not
Likely this. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Okay. So again,
Take just a tablespoon. Tablespoon. There's some flour.
Right. Anyway, just take a tablespoon, scoop it, take the dough off with your fingers.
It's gonna be sticky,
It's
so
going to be
stick
really,
to
really
you.
sticky. So roll it in a ball.
Kind of.
It's so sticky. It's still really sticky.
It's not supposed to be like that. Is it less sticky?
I mean, I can do stuff with it, but it's not turning into a ball. Okay. It's not even. What are we doing?
It's as close as a ball I can get it. So you're gonna do your best to try to roll these into a ball. And then, what is that? And then you're going to, I don't know why these aren't.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you're going to lay them onto your tray about 1 inch apart. Okay, my balls are You're pushing too hard on them when you roll it.
Why is mine not doing that? You want to roll it? Will you roll it? Because mine's not rolling. I don't know how you're doing that.
Don't press hard. Press very soft.
But look at it. It's not doing it for me.
And you barely want to rub it together. You barely want, so it'll create a what it is.
Stop! I'm going to put these things aside. Okay.
So it's good?
Yeah, those are good.
And then you want about 6 on the tray because otherwise, if you put more, they'll probably all stick together.
Yeah, they naturally
They
rise
get
and
huge.
get really, really big.
They get really wide, so you want them. You don't need humongous balls of these. You really don't. You just need about. You don't even need to take it out with a tablespoon. You can pretty much measure it in your hand because you don't need a lot.
Do you guys want to go outside? Help us go outside. No, we'll go outside.
And then when you get your trays, When you get your trays filled and your oven is preheated, go ahead and put them in. Let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. So you can probably cook it on 12 minutes, put them for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
But check them frequently because sometimes they get done before that.
And just make sure that they're not running into each other once you put them in, because sometimes with the non-stick spray, it'll move around once you put them in and you won't realize it, and then your cookies will be deformed.
Erica,
Yeah.
I have to teach you some rolling lessons.
Yeah. Did you wash your hands?
Mm-hmm. Wash my hands like 5 times. Go ahead and show them how far apart they should be spaced. So
Okay.
kind of.
So, pretty much the pan will look like this. This one's sliding. Just make sure you're doing everything correctly.
You're gonna have about 4 to 6 trays of cookies.
Yeah.
So you get quite a bit out of them since they.
Depending how big you make them,
Yeah.
because sometimes if you make smaller cookies, you'll get more out of them. Okay, I'll put them in.
Go ahead, put them in, and then put the timer on.
Yeah.
So like I said, about 12 minutes, and then, but check them before that too, because they do cook really fast, and they're easy to make. I feel like can we put, what are you doing? Why are you moving it down?
So these cookies, so they're not very close to the top.
They wouldn't have been very close to that. Okay.
So once you put them in the oven, put on the kitchen timer for 12 minutes, but just make sure you check them.
And
But
then
until then, you're good. So
see you when we're done.